again. Today we have our laptop with some alcohol problems. Last night this laptop had too much beer probably, and now we have to open it. The model of the laptop is Lenovo IdeaPad 320. The customer spilled some beer on it. As you can see, there's still some marks, and the beer was on this area. He did flip the laptop around, but right now the laptop doesn't power on, so we have to open the laptop, have a look, and eventually we can try and fix it. So let's start. We're gonna remove all the screws on the back. Should be the same size. First thing you gotta do, if you got some liquid damage on the laptop, is to take out the battery, but since this one is integrated, it's not that easy. So we'll have a look how the beer acts after 24 hours with the battery plugged in. Let me get something sharp. Now let's try and open the laptop. It may be a little stuck because of the beer. We have optical drive inside, but there is not, the plastic is missing, so now he says the beer was on this side, but as we can see there's some damage in here also. So first thing, of course, we have to disconnect the battery. We're gonna remove the board and do some visual inspection. We can see some drops here. So now let's disconnect everything. The CMOS battery also. We have a lot of cables here, so we have to remove the hinge. I need to lift it in order to remove the board. We're gonna try and keep the cooler, so I hope I don't have to remove it. Let's disconnect the touchpad, hard drive. Let's remove, we have two screws here on the charging port. And we should, yeah, that's the warranty sticker here. No one opened the laptop until now. Let's see. Yeah, now we have to lift the hinge. The board is out. Now let's remove this and have a look. We have some damage here. Let me switch to microscope and we'll have a look. We have some damage here, but it's not something major. That's not from the beer, this is a glue, so we are fine. That's some junk. So far we can say that this is a lucky customer. Let's flip the board. Let's remove the memory. And we have some small damage here. We have a little bit here, but nothing major. We have some on the connector we're gonna clean also. Yeah, pretty much the board looks fine. So let's start cleaning. Let me get my brush. Let me try with some $4060. This is a mix 40% water and 60% alcohol. It does a good job when it comes to liquid damage. Let's have a look here around the Super IO, because we may have future problems if there's some damage on it. Now here it was around the connector here and this side. Let's dry a little bit. Okay. Looks clean, the pins are fine, no problems here. Let's double check around the memory. We have a little bit here around. Now the board is ready. Let me check the memory, of course. Yeah, it's fine. We're just gonna have a quick look on the cables here, because there may be some damage on the cables. Here is fine. We're gonna clean that, and let me check. The display cable is also fine. Okay. Let me clean the chassis a little bit. The brush is still wet, so nothing major so far. So let's put the board back and let's have a test. Let's close hinge because we need to open the laptop. I'm gonna put the screws on the charging port. We're gonna try and put everything back as much as we can so we can have a better test. Now let's look back the cables. Let's plug back the BIOS battery. The only problem could be just the frozen BIOS or something like that, but either way we had to check the board. So let me tight this hinge. I see hot glue here. Probably this is a hard drive. It's with a caddies. That's why the plastic was missing. Now let me get the charger and let's try. We have a charging light here. I don't know, can you see? Let's, yeah, the laptop starts and then powers off. It starts again. Yeah, we have picture. Yeah, Windows is loading. Let me plug back the battery so we can see is it charging or not. Let's see, 7.76. Yeah, battery is working, but I think the battery is fully charged. Yeah, it's 7.5 volts, so yeah. Well, I'll have a look. I'll test it. Oh, I forgot to connect the fan. Yeah, we have the fan spin also. Pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, the laptop is still charging, but it's loading the Windows, but it's working fine. We have the touchpad. Display brightness is working fine also. There's the customer information. I won't show you it. But yeah, pretty much it's a lucky customer because yeah, battery is fully charged. Let me double check again, just in case. Yeah, battery is on 100%, so yeah, that's why it doesn't charge more. Pretty much a lucky customer. So if you have this type of problem or any liquid damage, you have to take out the board, have a good look, clean everything as much as you can. First I try with 100%, 99% isopropylic alcohol, but it doesn't help much. That's why I have this 40-60 mix alcohol and water, which dissolves the liquid damage very nice. Pretty much that's the whole video. The only thing I gotta do now is just put back the back cover, put all the screws, and call the customer to tell him the good news. Basically that's the whole video. I hope you like it. Bye bye for now.